Hey JP, welcome to the Gig Live. How are you?
I'm doing great, Bree. Thank you for having me.
Yes, definitely. So for all those who are watching, this is JP and he is a database engineer. Tell us what that means.
That means that I work with data as a software engineer specialized with databases. So all the information, all data repositories from banking, financial, all the way to marketing, or anything that has to store data, that's where you will find a database engineer working.
Ooh, okay. So that's amazing. How long have you been doing this?
So I started in IT 21 years ago,
Okay.
and now for as a database engineer, I've been working on that since 2009.
Wow. So was this before Google?
When I started studying, that was before Google. I graduated in 2002, and then Google came on board those years. So it was around the time Google went online. So it's been a while.
Oh my goodness. Tell us what it was like, life before Google.
Ooh, a lot of research, 3 or 4 search engines that people maybe don't recall, or they do, they're around my age. Ask Jeeves, Yahoo, MySpace, and a lot of all those that it's been a while since they went completely, they don't exist anymore. So Google
Right.
pretty much took over all the search engines mostly.
That's crazy. That's crazy. What is your favorite part about your gig if you had to pick one thing?
The world is at my fingertips. I work on a computer. I can be at, which I've done. I can be sitting down in the last floor at a Paris hotel, looking at the Eiffel Tower, or go back to Costa Rica, where I reside. And usually when I travel, people are like, "Why are you coming back to the U.S.?" And I tell them because I live where you vacation. So that's a big plus, right? You make your office wherever you want as long as you commit and you are responsible and you are very disciplined for yourself. I mean, that's what I love.
Absolutely. Absolutely. What if there was one thing that you could say maybe you don't like so much about your gig? If there was one thing, what might it be?
The hours. And then in IT or database engineers usually have to work when everybody's resting, right? Imagine your ATM not working in rush hour. So maintenance happens when everybody's the downtimes, right?
Mm,
1, 2, 3 in the mornings. Or when something is going wrong at whatever time it is, you're on call, just like a doctor. You have
wow.
to be ready to help out your clients or your bosses or whoever you're working in. I mean, that's the big con instead of the big plus, right? The pro.
Right.
So that would be it.
How do you manage your work-life balance? Like, how do you, if you're up at 1, 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, what do you do to kind of balance that?
So very important. Be very effective when you do this. Don't procrastinate. Make sure that you are very transparent as to always try to give more than what you're trying to receive from your employers, because you have to be careful that they're actually doing business with you, right?
Right.
Your client comes first, but that does that mean what that actually means is trying to be have a little bit of empathy on them. So you have to make sure they're happy to a degree that it's fair, but you're giving a little bit more. That
Right.
what makes it a ideal service.
Wow. That's awesome. So, JP, the last question of the day is if you could meet someone who is aspiring to be a database engineer, what's one piece of advice you'd give them?
Well, first off, you have to understand your weaknesses and your strengths. I've seen that a lot of people don't. You have to don't. They want to try to fit into a specific role, which they might not be actually comfortable with it. You have to be comfortable sitting down. You have to be comfortable being a structure minded, be very creative, be very disciplined. Remember, working in computers, you do deal with people, but it's not a lot of person to person relationship. It's probably behind the screen. So understanding yourself, first off, to understand how do you see yourself working in 10 years from now, and if you see yourself working behind a computer, behind data and you're a data person, you understand data, you like to work with computers, I believe anybody can actually do this. It's a matter of a lot of discipline to just go ahead and learn it. I'm not one of the smartest of the bunch, I'll tell you that.
Yes, you are. I know you personally.
Yeah.
Yet he's modest for those of you who are watching.
Honestly, it's not about being smart. Japanese people always say discipline always beats intellect. And I actually very much agree to that. So with that being said, anybody can actually work with this. You probably have to put the hours as much, probably not as much as I have, but I'll tell you, you get there.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for joining us on the show. We appreciate you, JP.
Awesome, Bree. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, definitely. How can they get in touch with you?
I'm in LinkedIn. I have my Twitter, JP ORRAST, right, in Twitter. Also on LinkedIn and Skype. If you're there, should be my contact information, and if I can help you or mentor or whatever you guys need, I'm glad to be there.
Fantastic. Have a great day, JP.
Awesome. Thank you.
Bye.
Good luck.